Should I appeal my denied N-400? Hi, I'm Jim Hacking, immigration lawyer practicing all throughout the United States at our office here in St. Louis, Missouri. I just got back from St. Louis, USCIS, and I wanted to shoot this video because I'm fired up, I'm revved up, I'm angry, I'm mad, not really, but I am a little bit upset because I was comparing notes with some of the other immigration lawyers down there. We all had N-336s, which are appeals of a denied N-400, and we were comparing notes trying to figure out who had the dumbest appeal. I thought that I had the dumbest appeal because my client had been charged originally with a small amount of marijuana, which was amended to littering, and they denied him for that littering charge. Another fellow down the line, sitting down the row from me, was waiting for his N-336 for his client who had been denied naturalization because of an alleged $16 embezzlement 8 years ago. And the third guy also had a similarly screwed up N-400 denial. And I think that the lesson is that under the current administration, we are seeing more and more denials of N-400s, naturalization applications that are denied. And some of them we're seeing actual referrals to the immigration court. And we've seen that in our office a couple times as well, where not only do they deny the N-400, but they also try to take away the person's green card. But what I wanted to talk to you about in this video is the need to keep pushing. So you're not always going to appeal, and I've had plenty of videos explaining when you may or may not want to appeal. But on the other hand, there's something to be said for taking your shot. Now, a lot of times, a denial of an N-400 contains lots and lots of language designed to make the person feel bad. In other words, to try to convince the person to just go away, to not appeal. And in fact, on this case that I filed today, we filed it on the very last day of the appeal eligibility. And so I think that a lot of people are intimidated when they receive an N-400 denial. They get disheartened, they get sad, and they think that applying for a for an appeal would lead to a different result. And so they're not entirely sure whether they should appeal. And so definitely talking to a lawyer who can look it over is a good idea. But on top of that, you really need to dig down deep into the denial itself and see at the end of the day, what is it that they're talking about? In my case, at the end of the day, they denied a man for a littering charge. In my friend's case, they denied him for a $16 embezzlement, a civil matter in California 8 years ago. So, you know, they'll put in a lot of language, a lot of statutory language and languages from the regulations that make people feel bad or that make it sound very, very serious. But if you take your denial to a lawyer who knows what they're talking about and you look it over, at the end of the day, you might not be talking about much. And so when you push back, USCIS goes, whoa. And these N-336 hearings always start with the officer asking, what mistakes did we make? Or what did you think we did wrong? Now, in my case, my client had not been arrested. And in the denial of the N-400, they claimed that he had been arrested. So they make mistakes all the time. Their denials are sloppy. And I think going over them with a magnifying glass, looking for every kind of error that you can, really helps set up an appeal. So we filed this appeal, we had the hearing today, and I believe the case is going to be overturned on appeal. And the lesson learned is that don't just take what they say at face value, especially if you don't have an attorney. If you didn't have an attorney in the original case, I think that they think that if they hit you with a really hard-hitting denial, then you're just going to go away. So don't do it. Make sure that you protect your rights. After a denial of an N-400, you only have 30 days to file that N-336. So you're going to want to talk to an attorney sooner rather than later. You don't want to wait till the last minute and file it on the last day or even too late. So that's the lesson. Keep pushing, keep fighting. Don't take what they say for granted, and make sure that you do your own independent analysis, hopefully with a competent immigration lawyer who can help you figure out if this is a case worth appealing. If you have a denied N-400, if you're thinking about appealing a denied N-400, give us a call at 314-961-8200. You can email us at info@hackinglawpractice.com. You can always find us in our Facebook group, which is called Immigrant Home. And if you like this video, please be sure to share it on social and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And let us know if you have any ideas for future videos. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.